Yes, Professor Binns, I'll read. Sure. First paragraph. Introduction. Christianity began its rapid spread in Europe at the beginning of the Common Era, and most of the technological advances in history were discovered by Muggles, as wizards and witches lived too far away from each other and were too afraid of religious consequences to draw too much attention to themselves. This explains why technology moved so slowly. Okay. I call on them. Right here. The new student. Isn't that right? Oh, you don't even have a book. You can borrow mine. You mean you just got here? They placed you here too. You didn't even get sorted. Here, go ahead. Where were we? Introduction. Even though we've read this book like 20 times, I know the circumstances, but still, can't we just sit and talk to our peers? After you read, okay. We'll read the first chapter. Okay, here we go. I'll set that right there. Good. Do me a favor, keep an eye out. I picked on myself so I could go ahead and practice a spell. He's a ghost, by the way. He has no idea what's going. Nothing. I was just showing them the book. Let them read. The whole class is half asleep anyway. Now. Circumrota. Circumrota. Yes. Oof. Circumrota. Yes. Circumrota. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to do more than one spell. One more time. Circumrota. I'm so excited. I've been working on this spell forever. I have to put it away. Can we at least talk amongst our peers now? Please? You know the situation we're in. What do you expect us to do? Everybody is half asleep. Thank you. I'll teach the new student about History 101. Okay, let me just put this away. Evanesco. I've got that one down pat. The disappearing spell. My favorite. Ooh. We're going to be starting potions soon. Did you bring your cauldron? You mean you just got here? How did you get here? One-way tickets to London to Hogwarts, platform 9 3/4. Okay. Okay, I see you. Here. You go ahead and keep that as a little keepsake, but my question is, the year started back in September. It's almost Christmas. What are you doing here? Did you get a letter? You got a letter. Let's see it. It doesn't even have your name. What is your name? Well, I'm Karuna. I'm a later year. I may or may not be doing some other type of studies here at Hogwarts this year. That's why we're all stuck in this classroom. I'm assuming why they shoved you in here. Well, that's because you know who is lurking around, and we're basically putting our trust in I don't know, 14, 15-year-old boy and their crew. That's where I got these awesome glasses. Luna Lovegood, did you meet her? Oh, I'm sorry. And I thought you would have gotten here by thestrals. Thestrals? Horses you can only see when you've witnessed death. Come on, you really are new. What is your purpose then? Why so late? What's your family like? Here, put these glasses on. It gives you a different perspective. Well, that's what you want in Hogwarts. It's all about perspective. Kind of like my accent. Yeah, I don't want them to know I'm not from England. So, I practice this and put a bewitching spell on me that gives me a good accent, but it's kind of mediocre, so bear with me. But anyway, let's check this out. Oh, can't forget my wand here. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We very much look forward to receiving you on part of the new generation of Hogwarts heritage. Yours sincerely, M. McGonagall. Professor McGonagall signed this. That's odd. And you haven't been sorted? Listen, I know the situation and I know you just got here, but you've had to at least get your common room. Really? Ugh, well, it's a good thing we're doing potions today, so at least you can meet Snape. So Snape is pretty much my Gilderoy Lockhart. Gilderoy Lockhart was a teacher here, and all of the girls swooned over him, right? Well, Professor Snape, he's not very nice. You're about to find that out. We're going to start potions soon. And, just don't get on his bad side, okay? That's where Harry Potter is at the moment, and he's out fighting the Dark Lord. Excuse me, I'm not allowed to talk about you-know-who, but his name is Voldemort. Voldemort. Yeah. You've had to hear of him. You just couldn't have gotten picked up and drug out to Hogwarts School. You couldn't have. Did you get a wand? No way. So you got it at Mr. Ollivander's? Are you serious? You haven't been to Hogsmeade, you haven't been to Diagon Alley, you haven't gotten a cauldron, you haven't gotten anything, you're not even wearing robes. Well, that's a good thing before Professor Snape gets here. Let's check out your wand really quick, though. What is this? If I'm not mistaken, this wand is damaged. It means it was used in a great battle. Usually damaged wands aren't used again, but this one's sewn up and it was given to you. You can't tell me. You must be very special. You must be. Here you go. Look at that. It even has a certain hue on it. Let's see, can we brighten it up a little bit? Lumos. Oh. Never mind, that doesn't work on. Okay, yeah, take your wand back. I'm still learning spells. It's my favorite subject, that and potions, so hold on. You've got to tell me what you're doing here. Well, I have a feeling you're somebody special, somebody important. Nobody gets wands like those, especially if you weren't given it directly by Ollivander. That's odd, but anyway, let me go ahead and get you, I have extra robes. If any of the professors ask, especially Professor Snape asks where you got sorted, who he thinks you should be in the house, I personally think you should be in Hufflepuff, just because of your kind nature that you're exuding, but you're so mysterious. You could be in Slytherin for all I know, but you do seem kind of kind, so I don't know. For this big thing, I've got a pretty big bewitching spell on it, so bear with me here. I'm gonna give you a pair of robes. It's Gryffindor, but I can't exactly tell you where I think you should be sorted, but those are my two ideas. I don't want to knock over anything specific, but let's go ahead and help you out. So, you're going to get a little educational lesson, speaking of being in History 101, about Hogwarts. Got it? First and foremost, let's get you a book, since we're doing potions next. I know my suitcase is big. It's like Newt Scamander's. It's got a bewitched extension charm on it, so I can carry a lot of things in it. I could pretty much climb in it and disappear, throw myself in the fireplace with flue powder. You look so confused, doll. Let's go ahead and get you started. So, I have this little book. This itty-bitty little book. See it? So I'm going to put a spell on it, and the littler things you keep, the bigger they can get. Ready? Engorgio. It worked. Look at that. Advanced potion making. You're going to need it. So it has everything you need for the next class. And again, you don't have your cauldron. Here, go ahead. I might steal it back off of you. Let's see. We've got this little book right here. See? And this one, Engorgio. Numerology. You can borrow that one as well. I have an extra copy. But I might steal potions back again, okay? Let's see. This is my Gryffindor little diary. I love it. I write in it with my quill all the time. It reminds me of Tom Riddle's diary. Oh. He who must not be named. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you your robes. McGonagall shouldn't be too upset. Maybe she will be. But maybe McGonagall will understand that Professor Snape will get very angry and upset if the new student doesn't have robes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeez. They're all watching, dear. I know. You're in a school of witchcraft and wizardry. So it's not much, but it is Gryffindor, and Gryffindor obviously is the best house because I'm in it. Harry Potter is in it. Hermione, Fred Weasley, George Weasley, Ron Weasley, the whole Weasley family. Oh, honey, they're the most comfortable family you'll ever meet. The Slytherins hate them because they call them poor, because all of the Slytherin family has money because their bloodline goes all back. Anyway, I love the Weasleys. They took me in at a very dark time in my life, and they're just so sweet, and their house is home, and there's no place like home, but that's the wrong roleplay. Anyway, here's your robes. Let me just shut this. If I get whacked by one of the professors again, I don't need any random spells hitting me in the face. Okay, it's not as good quality as mine. Actually, I'm pretty sure this was crafted by Molly. Molly Weasley, one of the Weasleys. She makes sweaters for all of the good kids of Hogwarts. And her kids' friends, husbands' friends, workers, colleagues, pretty much everybody. So this was not knitted, but it was whipped up. It's an extra for me because I like potions so much that I often run through one or two many robes, so she made me this. But I'm gifting it to you, so until you get sorted, enjoy the Gryffindor robe. Here, I'll set this right here. Go ahead and throw it on. Potions is about to start. I'm telling you, Professor Snape is not nice. And nobody's stopping me from saying that. Let's see. What else have we got here? I'm just going to start handing you things. But in the meantime, can I offer you a fudge fly from Weasley's Wizarding News? Really? Oh, I forgot. forgot you haven't been to Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley, or anywhere for that matter. You just got off the train and got stuck in a room. Hogwarts is a lot more fun and magical than the situation we're going through right now. In fact, hopefully by the end of this, we'll just get sent back to our common rooms. You can go to the Great Hall. Somebody will sort you. Have you met Professor Dumbledore? No? I don't know if I believe you, but no worries on the chocolate. Well, since it's your first time here, I assume you've never had a galleon before. From Gringotts? Gringotts Bank. You brought Muggle money, didn't you? That's insane. Well, at one point, I can take you, I think we're getting along just fine listening to me talk, is going to have to take you to Gringotts. It's the bank in the wizarding world. Anyway, you trade your Muggle money for galleons, which is wizard and witches money. And I'll give you 3 galleons to start. I'm working on a spell right now. It may or may not have been from Fred or George Weasley, the jokesters around Hogwarts, and I might be able to replicate Muggle money. But just a little hint, you'll never be able to get away with that in the actual Gringotts. However, some of these students, especially the younger ones, kind of like yourself, are easy to manipulate. But I like you, so I won't mess with you now. But there you go. You can keep those. Have you gotten a copy of the Daily Prophet? Really? So this is going to explain to you why we're in this classroom, actually. Right here. Mass breakout from Azkaban. Yes, it's the, from the Muggle world, jail. It's a huge jail where Death Eaters protect it, and a lot of pretty much criminals in the wizard world go there. And the Death Eaters sit there all day and suck their soul out while they slowly die a painful death. Go ahead and give it a read while I get the other stuff. There you go. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I still have this. Potter stinks. So even though this was actually very recently, look how cute. Potter stinks. He's getting struck by lightning. The Slytherins are at war with pretty much everybody, including themselves. So this was from Draco Malfoy to Harry Potter. It was a long story, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, we're wasting too much time. I'm scared Snape is gonna get in here any minute, so let's finish up here. I heard you earlier. You said you didn't know what flu powder was. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a good thing I have a spare. I told you my suitcase was big. The bewitching spell didn't work too much, but it's enough to put a lot in. So here's some extras. Flu powder transports people to a predetermined destination, but you do have to throw it in the fireplace. So all you gotta do is into the fire and you'll get blown away. Go ahead and take it. I should probably help you use it, because if you just kind of toss it into the fire, you're probably not going to know what to do when it turns green. So here you go. I'll set that right over here. So you want to see something cool? You can't tell anybody, okay? You've met Hagrid. Yes, thank you. You've met Hagrid. Finally, somebody in this entire school who you've met. The groundskeeper. Well, he's having me hold on to something. I didn't want to show anybody, but one of my favorite people is Newt Scamander, a man from long, long ago who took care of magical creatures. And Hagrid found something entirely rare. It's a dragon egg. It's forbidden, but I have one. It's a good thing we're in the back of the class. It's pretty much to the point everybody in this room is asleep. A Norwegian ridgeback dragon egg. Yes, Hagrid trusted me with it. You'd think that Harry Potter, after the situation with the first one, would have a hold of it, but I started going down there and he is running out of options and it's not worth losing his job again, so I got trusted with it, and when it starts to crack, I'm going to be able to take care of it. You should definitely come up to the common room if you don't get sorted, or we can meet somewhere else outside on the grounds, and whenever he hatches, he or she, I'll show you. I know, it's really exciting. Take a look. It's beautiful. Very gold and shiny. It's absolutely gorgeous. I like the sounds it makes when I tap on it. It's incredibly special. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else for you in here. So, we have Lesomancy by Professor Trelawney. Oh, it's pretty much where you make predictions with what you see at the bottom of a teacup. I'm sure you're going to need one for her class, so I do have an extra. Yeah. You can enjoy the tea, but I find more humor in everybody trying to make up predictions, because despite being in the wizarding world, it's actually very difficult to predict the future. So, I mean, I can predict the future because everybody's kind of the same, but in a way, we're all kind of different. Can I interest you in a chocolate frog? Oh, you rode the train, but you didn't get anything off the trolley? Really? Oh my goodness. How long was your trip? There is something you're not telling me. Okay, well. Eek. I know. Yes, it's just trying to get out of my hands. Oh my goodness, here, take this. I have him cut. It's Albus Dumbledore, our headmaster, in case you've never seen a picture of him. Yes. Yes, the card really has his face on it. Oh my goodness, and it's moving, just like the chocolate frog. Well, bottoms up. Oh. Yeah, that's probably really cruel. Where's my wand? Since it's your first time, we don't want to scare you, so... Tayloris. No, dear, this isn't the same chocolate as earlier. Like 5 seconds ago when you were freaking out over a real jumping chocolate frog. Yeah, you want some? This might have been a poisonous frog, so if I pass out, please tell the teacher. But that's pretty much all I've got to show you. Speaking of Luna Lovegood, I do have a copy of the Quibbler. You want a copy of it? It tells you what's going on around Hogwarts and around the area. Yeah, I think you would really do good with it. Luna Lovegood's father prints them, and it's so good. It's a little bit different. Some people think it's crazy talk. It's kind of like the Real World, The Sun magazine, since you're from the Muggle world too. Yeah, you know The Sun? The Quibbler is known as The Sun, however, it turns out a lot of the information is more than correct, so I'll leave that with you. But I think I hear Snape, so why don't we go ahead and put this away, but say goodbye to the dragon. So, just a little tip. When Snape comes in, no more messing around, okay? Oh, I don't think Snape will be upset if you just kind of pay attention. I can't really lend you my cauldron, but... Okay, Mr. Binns. Bye, Professor Binns. Okay, he's coming. I hear him, at least. That deep voice, yeah, that's Professor Snape. Oh, jeez. Where's my wand? My wand. Revelio. Got it, and got my little light. So, alright, let's pay attention. I think Peeves the Poltergeist is out there messing with Snape, but Snape will have none of it, and Snape is my favorite, so let's pay attention. Oh, I guess we're supposed to get some of the potions we weren't given. Eek. I kind of like it when he yells at me. See, the younger crowd hates Snape, which makes sense, but when you're as old as I am, it makes more sense to have a crush on Professor Snape. Anyway. Oh, so I guess he was kind enough to just sprawl potions out all over the floor for us to pick up since we're not allowed out of our seats. Okay. I guess I will just do as we will. Did you get yours? Here, you can borrow 2 of mine. Professor Snape? What potions are we practicing today? Okay. Can the new student borrow mine? Thank you. Yeah, that works perfectly. Okay, darling. I have the choice of Elixir of Blue Dragon or Basilisk Skin. I'd prefer the Basilisk Skin. It creates a really cool effect. Mine, however, is going to smoke pretty badly because between you and me, I like to cause trouble, so I'll get attention from Professor Snape. Here, Basilisk Skin. Alright. Go into the potions book. Okay, so we're both going to need the potions book that I gave you earlier. Okay, perfect. Okay, so he said to work on here we go. Symbols, so apply, mixture, and then I know exactly how to oppositely do it. Here, let me mark the page for you. We really need to spend more time together. You're really cool and I think you're very special. But you're about to witness something crazy. And he knows nothing about it. I already used the Incendio spell, so all that's left a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and Boris. Huh? Boris. It's not doing what I want. Eek, I don't think that was enough. Do we put this in before the dragon? Let's try again. You hear that sizzling, right? it's starting to smoke. But it's not doing it enough. Let's try it one more time. Maybe if I just say it before I put the liquid in. Boris. Whew. Oh. I think it worked. Professor Snape! Professor Snape! I think I did something to my cauldron. Can you come and check, please? Ooh. It is beautiful. I did a good job. So that means 10 points for Gryffindor, correct? Oh, they have no idea what I'm talking about. I can teach them, though. About Quidditch and how the points work and how... Yeah. Anyway. I'm really proud of my mixture. Look at it. Do you like it? You're doing pretty well yourself, but try putting on Luna Lovegood's glasses. Again, perspective is everything. Yeah, Hermione, one of the Potter friends, has a very similar potion to this. Ooh, a cauldron. I'm a little thrown off. Bubbling a lot. Maybe I'll just push it off to the side. I used the wrong mixture. Okay. I think Professor Snape, I think I got... No, that isn't the trouble I was looking to get in, thank you. So you know who is just walking around outside and you want me to go to the headmaster? Really? You have to be out of your And what about the new student? They can accompany me. Well, for some reason, it's your fault too that I used one mixture out. You're the one that said I did well. Whatever. Let me pack up my stuff and we'll go. You're making me hit the candles. Well, why don't you go ahead and grab your new robes and we'll head up to the headmaster's office. Well, yeah, we don't want to get in trouble by Professor Snape. We'll have a lot of fun, you and I, okay? A lot of new adventures to look forward to. We don't need him. And hopefully we don't get killed by Professor Voldemort. Oh, we're getting yelled at. Let's go.